Do not attempt to adjust your internet. I'm here in attendance. I've been MIA for 2 weeks?
Yeah. I forgot me and Chris did it last week.
Yeah. Nerd Sports episode 259. I'm a little dressed down for the occasion. I've been home from work for less than an hour. So, hey.
Sun's out.
Right. Well, it's raining right now, so still guns out. Why not? Kind of like we did to that Iranian freighter, blew out the engine room because they didn't want to stop.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I said something about
political stuff, man.
Oh.
We're not on the political podcast, Johnny.
No, I'm saying this video is gonna get censored. Yeah, that's all it is to it, man.
Yeah. I won't lie to you. It's the reverse now for some reason.
So if we talk good about ourselves, as in the good old US of A, really?
Dude, the Friday night episodes are just those are our main numbers now.
Yeah, you know what? I don't care. Okay, well, I do, but anyways, I digress. So, we are going to, I don't know, start things off like we would normally do. And I'm going to turn things over, albeit very briefly, to my esteemed producer in this particular instance, David. Take it away.
I'm going to call this one Ass Basketball.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah. They're playing basketball on donkeys.
Did you do that sport that I sent you last week?
No, I didn't. I haven't done it yet. I got to go look at it up again. I saved it and I forgot about it.
Because, dude, it's like it's the only thing in my algorithm right now.
Really? This is the reason why you don't share things.
I'm just sitting there going like,
dude, talk about weird things in the algorithms.
Yeah.
I need to delete my entire history now. Because when I was looking at something, I was going.
You can't leave the door open like that. And
I'll get to it. What happened was I was at work, I went on my break, and I was just flipping through stuff. And this song from the 1950s came to my algorithm. And it was like, we are Democrat, we are liberals, we are the KKK. Am I bad? Am I bad?
It's almost as catchy of a tune as the I glued my balls to my butthole song.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I was surprised, and I looked it up, and there was after I did that, I was like, was there really a song like that? And there was.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if we can make it on Spotify, anybody can put stuff on Spotify. I'm just kind of putting that out there. So
yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna start things off. Baseball. Today was Patriots Day in the city of Boston. You know what's funny about Patriots Day? Aside from being a pretty decent movie, it's an actual holiday celebrated in Massachusetts. As a matter of fact, they give everybody in the city of Boston gets the day off, right? Like kids, schools are closed, the whole 9 yards, right? Because they run the Boston Marathon during the day. And in the midst of all of that, the Red Sox play a home game.
Okay.
So,
what? Do they schedule that every time?
Every year. And every year since 2013, when they, had the Boston Marathon bombing, they wear their special uniforms that they created that season, where it's just the white uniforms with the red lettering and the red piping, and just simply says Boston. Very tasteful. But so yeah, the Red Sox, they have not been doing well this year. Granted, we're only like 2 or 3 weeks into the season.
Yeah. Me and Kurt last week.
Yeah. 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 Anyway, they won today, so, I'm happy about that. I'll take it take where I can get. The Yankees are, coming to Fenway this week or this weekend for a, weekend series. It's the earliest that they've played the Yankees in a very, very, very long time, um, at least this early in the season. So, you know, uh, yeah. Let me let me oh my god, here we go. Standings. Yeah, there we go, standings. That's what I wanted to look at. Well, hello. Alright,
Hey, how's it going?
so by virtue of the win today, they are now 9-13. I have limited optimism so far that they're gonna turn things around. I mean, I get it.
Most Cowboys fans.
It's still no, 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 no. Cowboys fans are delusional where they think this is our year. Every year, it's their year, apparently. Well, no, Dallas Cowboy fans, it's not your year. It is your year in some respects. Like, it's your year to finally get off your knees and wipe your boyfriend's cum off your chin. But just saying. Um, we get a spike in viewership just as I make a gay Dallas joke.
That's how it goes, man.
Like, there's a disturbance in the force, It's like as if millions of people all screamed out at once, "Hey." Oh, boy. Alright, so currently, in the American League East, you got the Yankees, the Rays, the Orioles, the Red Sox, and the Blue Jays. The defending American League champions are 8-13 right now.
Really?
Yeah. Um
That gay joke didn't hit well. Everybody left.
Yeah, well, fuck them. I don't care. I
Uh,
mean, at least they could have done was just left a comment on the way out the door.
some of them
You
did.
know, some of them, yeah. But anyway, so in the Central, the Cleveland Guardians are, of course, they're leading their division right now. The Detroit Tigers, the same Detroit Tigers, no, well, not the same, but it's the Detroit Tigers that choked off an entire division lead last year. They had like a 14-game lead last year, like going down the stretch, and they fucking pissed it all away. Yeah, that was kind of. You remember me chronicling that epic fucking meltdown? That
Yeah.
was tragic, dude. Oh my god. But the White Sox surprisingly don't have the worst record in that division right now. That belongs to the Kansas City Royals. It's still early, people. Got plenty of time to fucking screw the pooch. I'm just kind of putting that out there.
Yeah.
In the American League West, the Rangers and the Oakland/Vegas/Sacramento Athletics are tied for the division lead.
That was the surprising thing. We even talked about it last week is the Oakland A's are up there.
Well, the A's, dude, I don't know what's going on with them, but I don't know, like they've bought into the system or something. There's something in the water that's being passed around in that locker room, but these dudes are balling out their backside, right?
1986.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I mean, it's one thing. I mean, it's one thing to come out to a pretty decent start. I'm not going to call it a hot start because it is the AL West. So the Astros are currently occupying the cellar in that division at 9-15. But I mean, it's one thing to come out and get a decent start or even a hot start, but it's another to sustain it. So, I mean, that's another reason why we play 162 games over the course of 6 months. So, I mean, injuries are inevitably going to catch up with them. We'll see what happens at the trade deadline. Uh, I'm kind of wondering if, the A's don't become like they don't become sellers at the trade deadline. Uh, so I mean, it's nice to see them finally doing well, but at the same time, you're just kind of like, how long is this going to last? So, over in the National League, we've got the Braves leading the East, the Marlins, the Nationals, the Phillies, and the Mets are in that order. This NL Central, I think, is going to be the hotly contested division this year, um, because right now, all five teams in that division are in double-digit wins. So, you got the Reds leading their division at 14-8, and the Brewers are only a game and a half back in last place in their division at 12-9. So, I think the NL Central's got something for Major League Baseball this year. So we'll just have to wait and see. Um,
Yeah, I like the I like how everything's going right now. It just halfway through the season, you see like one team just that was up.
well, I wouldn't even say at the halfway point. Once we get August, you're going to start seeing who the pretenders are, and obviously who the contenders are. But then you're going to run into your September call ups, and then obviously everybody's pushing towards October. So we're gonna you'll know who is going to be mathematically eliminated from the playoffs by the time that the All-Star break rolls around, just because they're going to be historically bad this year. Out in the NL West, you got the Dodgers leading their division 15-6. The Padres are half a game back at 15-7. The Diamondbacks, the Giants, and then followed up by the Rockies. Like I said, it's early. I love listening to MLB radio on Sirius, and listening to ESPN radio on my drive to work in the mornings. It's funny listening to like MLB Network talk about who's hitting the panic button now, and then they field calls, and I'm just like, there's no reason to hit the panic button. I mean, people, Yankees fans were hitting the panic button when they hit it when their team was on a 4-game losing streak. Oh God, what are we gonna do? Uh,
Yeah, and
fucking,
they usually make
we're gonna tear it all down, fire sale, and we're gonna start over from scratch.
what's
It's
really
like,
sad is last couple of years they made it to the pennant race.
well, no, I mean they make the playoffs. I mean,
Yeah, they make the playoffs.
but here's the thing. The way that the New York Yankees lineup right now, their batting order is constructed, it's all left-handed. It's all lefties, right? With the exception of Judge and Stanton. There's the only two right-handed hitters in the whole fucking lineup.
Hmm.
And they hit almost right after one right after the other. It makes about as much sense as having Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani bat one right after the other out in Anaheim back when Ohtani was part of that team. It made no sense, right? And it's like, oh, well, you're gonna have to pitch one to get to the other. It's like, oh, we're gonna protect Ohtani and we're gonna make him look good, and they're gonna throw fucking junk at Mike Trout, and I'm like, no, I mean, managers need to figure out how to manage, especially when you've got natural hitters in your lineup. Uh, I don't know. It'll be an interesting watch for the next few months to see how some of these batting orders get moved around, who's going to get benched, whatnot. Um, whether or not people that perform well, or have been known to perform well, how long are they going to sit on the bench? Are we just going to call them utility players? Or are you going to actually put them out on the field and insert them in the batting order and get you out, get you some offense generated? We don't know, but it's going to be a fun watch. More agonizing for some than others, but I mean, let's see who can I pick on. Um, well, I
Well,
would say it's going to be agonizing for the Royals, and their fan base, but yeah, I don't know. They kind of signed up knowing what they were going to be in store for this year, so it is what it is.
Hey,
Yeah.
you ever? This has been going in my feed only because it's the unsubscribed guys describing it. Have you ever seen Babe Ruth's?
Yes, I saw that video. Yeah, I saw that video. I went back and I watched that episode, and yeah, it reminds me back when Barry Bonds was doing his home run chase, right?
Mhm.
For Hank Aaron's record. I believe it was actually in Arlington at the Rangers ballpark, right? Some fans over there in right field, because in right field, you're basically on top of the field, right? Because they've got that little part. They had that little party lounge right there in the corner. Those were great seats, by the way. They were great seats, but they had some fans that when the Giants came to visit, uh, they hung a banner from the railing. It says, "Babe Ruth did it with beer and hot dogs. What are you doing?" So,
Dude,
I mean,
okay. Let me describe this thing. This is Babe Ruth's daily intake.
yeah,
A pint of whiskey mixed with ginger ale, followed by a steak. And this is breakfast. 4 fried eggs, fried potatoes, and a pot of coffee. A pot of coffee.
yeah. And you wonder why the guy had you fucking it's a wonder he lived as long as he did.
Yeah.
So
For a snack, throughout the day, he reportedly consumed 4 hot dogs and 4 Coca-Cola multiple times. For supper, often involved 2 early suppers and 2 late suppers. Each consisted of 2 porterhouse steaks, 2 heads of lettuce, cottage fried potatoes, and an apple pie. What's cottage fried potatoes?
I get kind of like home fries, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Um, yeah, this dude, and just by looking at his physique, right?
Yeah.
That he wasn't spending time in the gym lifting heavy things.
No.
But he did swing a 40-ounce bat. So I mean, the guy swung a considerable piece of lumber around. And so, yeah, I don't know. Of course, you think about it, he didn't probably have a lot of the chemicals and additives that we've got in today's food running through his system.
Yeah.
So, it's like, "Oh, hey, you're Babe Ruth. You're gonna get what we got in the back." So, they kept things kind of
Hey, how's it going?
pickles. Pickles are great. Pickles are great in sandwiches. Yeah.
I've already talked about this, and
And fried pickles. Fried
I
pickles are the fucking
the
bomb,
whole
dude.
the whole pickle flavor craze and everything. Is it finally over?
No, because dude, I still like regularly. I buy fucking bottles of pickle juice. I mean, just one, the electrolytes, hands down. Fucking yes, sir. Two, if you start cramping up, freaking chug you some pickle juice, dude. That cramp will go away like fast. It's good stuff.
And I got one more baseball type thing. Have you ever heard of cosmic ball?
Yes,
Here's a weird
it's a takeoff of banana ball.
yeah. Well, they got a weird rule. The ball's always in play.
Mm-hmm.
Hits it a home run, technically. One of the fans catches it and runs it out and tosses it back onto the field, tosses it to the home plate, and bam, guy's out.
No, that was a foul ball.
Was it a foul ball?
Yeah, that was a foul ball.
Eh.
Anyways, because if you see the angle that they threw it back in, it crossed the third baseline.
Yeah.
So, um, so I'll be going to my second live game of the year this Thursday. I went to that WBC game back in March, catching a. I'm probably relegating myself to the fact that I'm just going to go see more minor league games this year than I am going to go see the big club up the road. But uh, mostly because the Red Sox have already been here this year, and I'm kind of like, I didn't get to go because I was working. But yeah, what are you going to do, right? Adult things and shit.
I get to see the Kansas City Royals again.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time they come to Texas, apparently I'm a Kansas City fan, not actual Texas baseball play.
Well, and remember when you were down here, they were playing the Astros were playing the Royals that night too.
Exactly. That's the reason I want to get in at.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. But I get a free T-shirt out of the deal.
Oh yeah, that's true. You will, but just don't expect to wear it around and like have it last because those promotional T-shirts are kind of I don't know. They're sewn together with baling wire and bubble gum, dude. They don't fucking last at all.
There's only like certain shirts that I wear like on a constant basis.
Yeah.
Well, mainly because of my job.
Right.
Is my job involves a lot of grinding on metal, and that has a lot of sparks. So, like right here, bottom part, I have like a bunch of holes on it.
Nice. Yeah, and sod poodles and Amarillo. Yeah, I've been to that park. I haven't been able to see a game there. But I know I keep getting ticket offers to go see the Frisco Rough Riders, but I'm like, dude, I don't want to fucking drive to Dallas Fort Worth, man. That's some bullshit right there. Sugarland, the Space Cowboys are the AAA team for the Astros, and then Corpus Christi. They're called the Corpus Christi Hooks, right? And that's the AA affiliate for Houston. I don't know. I might go down there and check out a couple of games. I know that San Antonio's got a team called the Missions.
Yeah, I think Trey went to go see a game.
They run these like occasionally they change the team name like just on an off night or whatever, and they call themselves like the San Antonio Chanclas. And on their jersey's a fucking sandal. It's great, dude. But
that is
yeah, and like literally their ballpark, the facade looks like a mission. I mean, it makes sense, right? The Alamo. I mean,
yeah.
But minor league games are fun, dude. If you come down and visit again during the season, and I'm off, we'll go to Sugarland and fucking catch one of those games.
Yeah, I was supposed to go down this weekend, but things.
Yeah, well, it's fun because like I get those tickets through VetTix most of the time, and that's vettix.org. If you are a military veteran or active duty, go sign up for a free account. No, we are not being paid by VetTix. I just believe in that believe in that service that vehemently.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's borderline a charity because how much?
I pay.
Sorry,
for 4 tickets, I pay. Well, actually, for the 4 tickets that I got for this Thursday's game, the delivery fee that I paid was $12.
Well, this is not,
and that's it. That's all for the 4 tickets, I paid $12. And
when we went to go see the Astros play, it's $15 for both.
Yeah,
I mean the beers were more expensive than tickets.
Oh yeah, dude. And I wish that I could be more picky about the night that I go. Because like Wednesday nights in Sugarland is Dollar Dog night, and then Tuesday nights at Daikin Park in Houston is Dollar Dog night there. And so it was funny because the WBC game that I went to, it was on a Tuesday night,
and
I'm like, ooh, It's fucking dollar dog night. So, dude, I looked all over the fucking ballpark. Finally found one of the vendors that was selling dollar hot dogs, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" I bought like 7 of them bitches. I was fucking hungry, dude. I was like, "Yeah," because of course, Colin and his stepbrother. Oh, we're here for the chicken strips. No, fuck out of here. No, actually, Colin didn't eat. He didn't eat chicken strips. He had hot dogs with me.
You
But
go to a ball game, you have to have a hot dog.
right. Well, my stepkids are the kind of people that you go to a Mexican restaurant, they're looking for chicken strips on the menu.
Well,
Yeah.
at least it's not grilled cheese sandwiches.
Dude, if it's on the kids menu, trust me, they're going to try to figure out a way to order it. I promise you. But I mean, I love those boys, but come on, man. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go check out the Space Cowboys game. I can get ticket. Normally, the tickets I get are for right there behind the third base dugout, right, the visitors dugout. I almost never sit there. I always sit on the home run porch right there in left field. And the last game that I went to last year, I took my wife and my sister-in-law just because like she was been dying to get out of the house, and I was like, okay, well, we can go. And I was like, I want to go sit over here, which is over there in the left field corner.
Yeah.
It's like, why? Your tickets are for third base. It's like, I don't want to sit behind the dugout. I want to sit over here where I have a chance of catching a home run, right? Or at the very least, a foul ball.
Yeah.
No. Can we just do it? And I was like, all right, fine. Okay, fine. The second hitter in the bottom of the first parks a home run right over there, right where I wanted to sit.
Did you look at him sternly?
I looked at my sister-in-law and she looked at me, and then she kind of gives me one of those. And my wife is like, I'm sorry. I was like, nope, it's okay. Totally okay. Yep. Because that just happened. And then a couple of foul balls went over there too. And like, well, I think one more home run got hit that night and it went in the same spot. I was just like, man, I would have loved to have been sitting over there tonight. So I
Talk about
is what it is.
Talk about seats. This is soccer seating. The best seats in the house. They have to hook up to the railing. That's where they sit. I don't know if I would do it.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Because that high up and everything, I would even high five my friend. I was like, dude, sit the fuck down.
Well, okay, so it's the weirdest thing for me, right? Like, I don't have a fear of heights, but if I'm up somewhere high and I look straight up, dude, I get tingles running all up and down my spine, dude. I'm like, why the fuck does that freak me out? I don't get it. I don't know. I just don't know. It's like yesterday. So I was at work and I was on top of this like fucking 4-story rack. And dude, the wind was being borderline disrespectful yesterday, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm out over the water anyway. But and my coworkers down on the dock working a crane, and I'm having to like reach out into space and hook one of the cargo hoses that we were trying to hang up. And the wind's blowing me around. And I feel this whole structure kind of like shaking a little bit. I'm like, all right, this is how it's going to end. Okay, cool. Take me now, Jesus. Right.
Yeah.
And I get that like annoyed little feeling in the back of my, back behind my ear. And I'm like, I stand up and I look straight up, and then just like chills. I was like, oh shit. And what was it? It was Friday? No. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, Friday. It was Friday. um, was my first day of that set, right? And
Yeah.
it's Fleet Week down here in Houston, right? So there's a bunch of Navy and Marines and crap like that. Well, you know, working out on the water on the channel, like, you know, you got to deal with the Coast Guard a lot. So you hear the Coast Guard helicopter. That makes a very distinctive sound, right? It's very, very fast paced. There were Black Hawks flying all over the place on Friday last week. And I was like, ooh, I don't care how old I get. When I hear a Black Hawk flying, I'm going to look up, right? And I'm just going to sit there and watch it for a minute. And my buddy, he's like, what are you doing? I was like, dude, I don't care. And if I hear a Black Hawk, I'm going to look. Right? Then I start salivating, right? I'm like, man, I want to go for a ride, man. Fuck. Like, I want to repel. Come on, man. But yeah. So let's see here. Let's move on from baseball. Jeez. All right. So the draft is in 2 days, 22 hours, and 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Brandon Aubrey and the Cowboys agreed to a record-setting $28 million kicker deal.
Really?
Go get that bag, son. Just saying.
Yeah.
I
mean, he was pretty much
he was the leading scorer for the team last year, I think.
Yeah.
And I'm not being sarcastic either.
Well, it's not even. It wasn't even him. A lot of the teams, their kickers are the only ones that were scoring.
Well, when you can kick a field goal from almost 60 to 70 yards out with no fucking problem. I mean, dude, there was something up with those balls last year, but
Yeah.
let me see here. More news.
Also, Giant star Dexter Lawrence is being traded to the Bengals in a pre-draft blockbuster that includes number 10 pick heading to the Giants. So, yeah.
Oh, and the Steelers have announced that they are not optimistic about reaching a deal with Aaron Rodgers prior to the draft. I don't think Aaron Rodgers can make a deal with Aaron Rodgers at this point.
No. I mean, Dan and Patrick even switch teams.
I mean, I don't blame her. I'm waiting for the day that Danica Patrick pulls a Shannon Elizabeth and says, hey, I'm starting an OnlyFans because I want to feel sexy again. Shannon Elizabeth from American Pie.
I know I got that one. I know there was another movie star, Charlie Sheen's ex-wife.
Oh, Denise Richards?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, she was in Playboy years ago, so yeah, I've never seen that.
No. It's so fucked off. Reason why she started. Because her daughter started OnlyFans and she started making a lot of money. And then Denise Richards was going, oh, okay. Then she started making a lot of money. And that was the whole reason why she started OnlyFans.
Well,
that is just weird to me.
Groovy. So, yeah, okay. Jimmy Garoppolo, veteran quarterback, played for 12 seasons. He's considering retirement because he's not starting anywhere right now.
I get it. I mean, how old is he? Like 32, 33?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, if we're talking about professional athletes, the dude's like 100 in dog years. So, something like that.
I mean, look at what the Pittsburgh Eagles center.
You mean Philadelphia Eagles or the Pittsburgh Steelers?
Yeah. No, the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm sorry. My dyslexia kicked in.
Yeah. And other than that, I mean, there's really not a ton of football news, and there won't be until the draft. Just like in years past, I refuse to go over people's mock drafts. I just don't fucking care. I don't want to do it. I just don't.
The only one I know that's going to hit number one, it's for the Raiders.
Yeah, it's that quarterback out of Indiana. Yeah.
Yeah. That's the almost
Eh,
guaranteed.
I'm waiting on Max Crosby to like fucking turn him into a a 1990s Jamie Kennedy.
Uh,
That would be funny.
Yeah, right. Okay, so the NBA playoffs have started. Yeah. So let me see here. Da, 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 da. Cleveland leads their series 1-0 over the Toronto Raptors. The Knicks lead their series 1-0 over the Atlanta Hawks. Denver leads their series 1-0 over the Timberwolves. Just assume it's a 1-0 fucking lead because literally the playoffs just started.
Yeah.
Boston leads their series over Philadelphia, which is funny because when Philadelphia, the 76ers, won their play-in game, the crowd started chanting, "We want Boston," right?
Yeah.
They got blown out last night, 123 to 96, something like that. It was fucking brutal, right? And they were playing in TD Garden in Boston, right? And as the final seconds were ticking off the clock, the Boston crowd started chanting, "We want Boston."
Oh wow.
I was like, okay, a fucking master level troll, master level troll. I can't fucking talk right now. Master level trolling right there.
Yeah, they got like 76ers was like 91 and Celtics were 123.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So
It was
let's see here. San Antonio leads their series over the Trailblazers. The Lakers are leading the Rockets in that series. The Detroit Pistons are leading over the Magic. And let me see here. The Thunder, Oklahoma City Thunder, to the defending champion Thunder, leading their series against Phoenix. So, yeah. I'll mention and talk about the playoffs a little bit the closer we get to the finals. Just, I mean, we know the rules here. We don't care about basketball.
well, even
we'll talk about it during the playoffs.
Charles Barkley even said this on ESPN. He's at the halftime with the 76ers in Boston. He's Charles NBA is boring. Thank God for hockey.
Right. Well, and here's the thing. Houston's getting their WNBA team back. Yeah. So there's a family here that's trying to make sports relevant in Houston. Yeah. So they bought the Connecticut Sun and they're moving them to Houston. Whether or not they're going to get to keep the name Comets, we'll see. Because there's some Houston Comets WNBA championship banners hanging in the Toyota Center.
Why don't you just call them the Pocket Rockets?
Biggest reason why I'm excited that the WNBA is coming back to Houston is because the Indiana Fever will be coming to town, which means, and my wife, she texted me, she's like, Houston's getting their WNBA team back. I was like, yeah, I know. She's like, does that mean that Caitlin Clark and Sophia Cunningham are going to come? And I was like, possibly. She goes, can we go? Yes, we can go. I'm just like, okay. Sure. I mean, I'm down. Whatever. I mean, it's not like we're going to have to shell out a ton of money for, seats that aren't in the nosebleeds. I mean, hell, I could probably try to get courtside at a WNBA game and I'd be out like 15 cents.
I like my joke bet.
Although the tickets might be a little bit pricier because of Caitlin Clark's new
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what I do want to do though.
You see the new
Well, Angel Reese got traded from Chicago, right? And I don't care enough to know what team she's playing for now, but if that team ever does come to Houston to visit, right, to play, I'll go to that game. Not to root for Angel Reese, but I'm going to go find online, probably will be where I have to go get it. But I'm going to order a couple of different Sid the Sloth plushies from Ice Age.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take them to the game and I'm going to make sure she sees them. Yeah.
If you there's a X post with Angel Reese. She's like, I don't have to work out hard because they had a promotional thing for Caitlin Clark and her
Mhm.
working out and everything. It's like, I don't have to work out because all my stuff is all natural. I mean, God.
Oh, here's the thing. I forget who it was that responded to her tweet, but she was like, she goes, "Y'all make $1,400 in 7 days. I make that in a week." Like that was a legit tweet that she put out. Yeah.
That's stupidity. That is,
Yeah, I'm just like, yo.
I wonder she needs somebody there, like a PR rep.
No, absolutely not. I say let the weak weed themselves out. Samuel, or not Samuel, but Mark Twain. He was like,
Oh yeah.
I mean, let people think you're an idiot. Don't open your mouth and remove all doubt. I mean, come on. I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but still. Speaking of hockey, the hockey playoffs, the NHL playoffs are here. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll go into that here a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll go into it a little bit as the playoffs progress. So, yeah, but Colin said he was going to be late and he's going to miss the whole show. Let me text him and be like, "Yo, you coming on, dude?"
You want to go over the Nuremberg?
Yeah, I'll do that here in just a second.
That's what I was thinking about. I do this on Friday show because there's two ADHD people that don't need to keep on topic for anything. Do the note sections and everything.
Yeah. All right. So let me before I get into NASCAR, let me do this Nürburgring crash. The first Nürburgring qualifying race, the NLS 4, has been red flagged due to a big crash involving. I've been hanging out with you for way too long. Involving multiple competitors. The race in which Max Verstappen is participating alongside Lucas Auer has been interrupted due to a multi-car crash. Now, just over 30 minutes into the first race of the weekend, the NLS 4, the race was suddenly neutralized by a sudden red flag, with the reasons for the stoppage unclear as the lead cars began peeling back into the pits. Now, it took several minutes for race control to confirm that a major incident had taken place on track, with word coming through to confirm that an incident involving multiple cars had taken place at the corner before the Carciola carousel. Now, the incident resulted in the track being completely blocked, with several cars getting trapped behind the incident and being forced to stop on the track. With race control confirming the red flag at 17:55 local time. See, this is one of the things that I appreciate about the Europeans. They use the 24-hour clock over there.
Yeah. I just don't like the old kilometer thing. I still don't understand it.
Yeah, well, we've been to the moon, so come on.
And it's recently.
Yeah. And recently have been to the moon. Anyway, with the first update, since being a message, so with race control confirming the red flag at 17:55 local time, with the first update being a message posted at 18:06 saying, due to a multi-car crash, the race organizers have suspended the race. At 1:84, the race control confirmed 7 cars are involved and said rescue operations for several injured riders are currently in full swing. We will provide an update from race control as soon as further information becomes available. onboard footage from the number 992 Porsche 911 GT3 from Team Gresham showed some initial frames of the accident as it unfolded, showing the car came to rest on top of the barriers lining the circuit. The status of the competitors involved is not yet confirmed, and ambulances have been spotted on the circuit as the race was neutralized, while images have emerged of a rescue helicopter in the air nearby. Yeah, so why that's significant and why it tracks is because the Nuremberg ring is massive. So, personally, in real life, have I driven that track before? No. I do have many, and I mean many an hour driving that track in Gran Turismo.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Yeah. So that track is massive, and there are certain corners that are pretty dangerous. If I remember correctly, there's one banked turn in that on that entire circuit. Everything else is flat, and then you've got your rolling hills. But it's it's going to be an interesting race to keep up with, or story to keep up with. But here in the States, NASCAR was at Kansas Speedway this weekend. Tyler Reddick got his 5th win of the year, beating out Kyle Larson for the win. Let me see here. Let me get the official race results here for you. I'm not going to spend too much time because I'm tired of talking about Tyler Reddick. Just saying, yes, I am salty. So fucking sue me. Anyways, Tyler Reddick, with his 5th win of the year, had a win margin of 0.118 seconds. He led for 10 laps, followed closely by Kyle Larson, Chase Briscoe, Denny Hamlin, and Bubba Wallace, rounding out your top 5. Brad Keselowski, William Byron, Chase Elliott, Ty Gibbs, and Chris Buescher, your top 10. Ryan Preece, Austin Cindric, Carson Hocevar, Riley Herbst, Corey Heim, Austin Dillon, Todd Gilliland, Alex Bowman with his return. His second week back from stepping out of the car due to vertigo issues. He finished 18th. Daniel Suarez 19th. Christopher Bell 20th. Christopher Bell, interestingly enough, did have the fastest lap of the race, so he gets a championship point for that lap. 21st on down through the end is Ricky Stenhouse Jr., John Hunter Nemechek, Eric Jones, Ryan Blaney, Cole Custer, Ross Chastain, Josh Berry. Let's see. Ross Chastain starts the cars a lap down, but Ross Chastain, Josh Berry, Noah Gragson, Connor Zilich, Joey Logano, AJ Allmendinger starting the cars 2 laps down, Zane Smith, Ty Dillon, Michael McDowell, Kyle Busch was 3 laps down, finishing 35th. Shane Van Gisbergen, 36th, and Cody Ware finishing 5 laps down in 37th. So, yeah, there's that. And no, I don't want to fucking quit there. No, don't care. Click on the things that I click on. Answer the question that I ask you. Thank you very much. Okay, so next week they are going to Talladega Super Speedway. Of course, I get Mr. A.
Is the Talladega? Dang it, Johnny!
Say it with me. Talladega. Yeah, Talladega.
Okay, is that the one they do the classic covers, like the retro?
No, throwback weekends usually reserved for Darlington.
Yeah, okay.
And that's usually in September. But from what I understand, they're not going to do throwback weekend this year, which is kind of a disservice to the sport. So, but it's going to be the Jack Links 500 from Talladega Super Speedway this Sunday, April 26th. Start time is 2:00 Central. That is going to be 188 laps for a total of 500.08 miles. Now, bear in mind, Talladega Superspeedway is 2.5 miles on a single circuit. Yeah. If I ever get the chance to go to another race at Talladega, I will jump at it with both feet. Like, say less, right? I'll worry about gas money as I'm walking out the door. You know. Just because of the size and the grandeur of the place, the environment around it on race weekend, Speedway Boulevard leading down towards the track. When you turn into the track onto the track property, the only thing that you see is the catch fence from turns 3 and 4.
Really?
Yeah. Then you drive around to the right side of the track. That's where you start to see the Tri-Oval Tower. And when you go in, the entire like infield unfolds, dude. It just kind of like spreads out. Cause I mean, it used to be an airfield. And if you look at overhead pictures of Talladega, you can still see the footprint of the runways. It's kind of interesting. It's also rumored to be an Indian burial ground on the backstretch. So it's a big property, dude. And it's a great place to go watch a race. But you can catch that race on Fox. You can also listen to it on the MRN Motor Racing Network, the voice of NASCAR, or SiriusXM Channel 90 on your SiriusXM radio in your car or on your mobile device through the app. And, of course, your driver feeds are going to be on HBO Max. I'm working nights coming this start Sunday. Yeah. So I will try to watch a little bit of the race. Emphasis on a little bit. Actually, wait a minute. C2. Dude. No, I'm going to have to listen to the race on my way to work. Part of the race, anyway.
Yeah.
Can. Woo. Anyways. I mean, so it goes without saying, I will not be in attendance for next week's show.
Oh.
You know, nights and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, I have to leave my phone in my locker because I can't have it out on, you know.
Yeah.
It's not intrinsically safe, you know, that kind of a deal.
Yeah.
But it looks like I got my pre-order paid off from my 007 First Light for the PS5.
I thought that was already out.
Nope. Comes out in May. So, but my
okay.
copy is already paid for.
Nice.
Right now, I'm playing through Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered.
All right.
Let's see here. Of course, I'm still just like mindlessly grinding when I want to shut my brain off for Minecraft on the Xbox. There's a couple of games coming out. I can't think of where they are off the top of my head.
I can't wait for May for the movies.
Yeah.
Because Mortal Kombat comes out on May 8th.
Yeah.
We got Masters of the Universe. Then we got there's another one. Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man. It's going to be a pretty big summer. So, yeah, I'm excited. But they're re-release the IMAX theaters, the handful of them that are within reasonable driving distance from me are still showing Project Hail Mary. So I really want to go see that in IMAX.
Oh yeah, and The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah, Mandalorian and Grogu. Grogu. Yeah, the trailers for that look amazing.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think that's supposed to be like Pedro Pascal's swan song for the character.
Yeah, I think so too. Also the I guess teaser trailer for Spaceballs 2.
I have not seen the teaser yet. Oh, look at that! I froze again.
It's not even like a teaser. It's just It's just Mel Brooks doing it again.
Oh yeah, Mel Brooks. Yeah, he's like, Spaceballs 2, The Search for Money. It's not a thing. Spaceballs 2 or Spaceballs, the second one. I was like, great. I know that they were at CinemaCon, and like Rick Moranis was in attendance, like on the panel. So, dude, and you know what? He aged a lot better than I thought he did.
Yeah.
So, I'm happy that the world has Rick Moranis in it still. I just am.
There's a there's a meme going around of Rick Moranis,
Yeah.
Moranis, doing a documentary movie as Mike Vickens, the Delta guy with the glasses.
Yeah. Yes.
I seriously doubt it, but it would be funny seeing Rick Moranis like getting buff.
Right. Well, I mean that Delta, dude, he was probably one of the more unassuming people. Like you would expect him to throw on some like white New Balance shoes and go out and mow his grass, right?
Yeah. I mean, he just did not care because after his wife died, he just like, yeah, I'm out. I'm good. I got enough money.
Yeah.
I'm going to take care of my kid. There is one movie that I can't wait for. And
Colin is joining us via FaceTime.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, right. Well, hold on. Instead of tomorrow are you working Wednesday? Okay. Well, then I will call you and your brother on Wednesday.
The Secret Movie series.
Secret what? Booby series?
No, Secret Movie series.
Oh, movie series. Oh, okay. But
oh, okay.
No, and see, all right. So Colin is doing what's called adulting, right? He picked up an extra shift. He's working. He's getting hours. I'm proud of him. Look at him. So, well, hold that thought until we're fixing to wrap up here. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and land the plane.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was your pleasure to have me in attendance this evening. You're welcome. I mean, what can I say? But hey, you're welcome. So y'all be back next week, same bat time, same bat channel for episode 260. God, I wish I was able to be here for that one.
Well, that's the one that we're gonna wreck. So,
right, okay, that's the one that crosses the event horizon. So yeah,
exactly, yeah.
All right, well, y'all just be good with each other, be good to each other. I'd say don't do anything that I wouldn't do, but that doesn't leave a whole lot for the imagination.
Not really.
But we're about to turn on the ugly lights, so that way you can see that your date that you've been macking on all night is actually a pterodactyl and or a honey badger. You take your pick. But without further ado, I'm Johnny Skelton.
And I'm David Dickerman.
And Colin, you are?
I'm Colin Skelton.
For all of 3 minutes. You don't have to go home, but you sure as fuck can't stay here.